The King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Recently, there's been something that you are really passionate about, that you want to go toward, but there's hesitation here. There has been hesitation here. The Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. It's a matter of powering through the pain because you are stable where you are. The Wands here are overwhelming, Aquarius. The Wands here are overwhelming. You're in charge of the feelings here, though. It's like you took charge because you had to take charge of the feelings. You had to. Secure physically, definitely secure physically, to the point where you're opening up all kinds of options for yourself. Mentally is where you've been struggling, but there's work on the mental part. The Seven of Wands is in the mental energy, so it's not easy. There's a need here for exploring the pain within boundaries, still being in charge of the feelings, but the Ten of Swords is right in the center of this reading, Aquarius. So let's see where we go from here. There's a sense of a lot of work here, but it's not strenuous. It's like you're fortifying around your own pain. Because what you want are more options. What was offered to you in the past was not enough. It was lacking. There was no depth to it. It was surface level. So where we go now, where we go now is a lot of hard work, but hard work in the way that it's about you. It's about us at this point. So creating the boundaries around an emotional situation that was not emotionally fulfilling and actually caused the most pain in the Ten of Swords. But at this point, you've realized, I mean, your soul has love in it. Your desire for love is still there. You're almost an authority in it because you've gone through all of this and figured out actually how to work past it. How to create the boundaries, but at the same time still having hope. Creating the boundaries, but still having the hope for the future and what's coming next. Because you can feel your own power here, Aquarius. You can feel your own power. Which is why... which is why this Ten of Swords actually led you to more stability. Like, you were then able to contain your own being in a manner where there's a transmutation of this mental pain, of this pain in flow is really what it is, between two energies. So whether it's a conversation or a relationship, or even just like you want a job. If this is work, it absolutely makes sense. If this is a romantic relationship, it also makes sense. Almost. There are a lot of wands, so almost makes sense. I giggle a lot. I just do. Life isn't to be taken too seriously now, is it? And there we get to where there should be just one. And they are the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Almost romantic. Interesting. You are done with the pain, Aquarius. You're done with the pain. There were walls that needed to be built. And I'm not saying that you've broken down your walls, but you are in the process of healing right now. You are looking at it and figuring it out and seeing why there's pain in the middle of this stability. The focus is directly on the Ten of Swords. And that is, I mean, if you're doing your shadow work, which is the Aquarius that I'm talking to right now, you are confronting this pain. You are looking at this pain, working on this pain, in a way where you're in charge of the feelings about it, but not in a bypassing or avoidant type of way. And when we move along, Aquarius, we are really talking about you opening up. Like physically, you are opening up to your own strength, your own power, what you are able to do, and what that opens up for you. There's a sense of confidence here that comes into this process that you're working on. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers, you are in a place where you know that you are ready for another energy. Mentally, communicatively, you are ready for another energy. Emotionally, your body is, there's excitement here about opportunity and abundance of opportunity. We're going to get a little bit further. Your choices are opening up for you. So we're going to put the past in the past. Significant in the present is that pain and facing it. I mean, look at this. Look at that. She's looking at the pain and sitting in it, researching it. There's a book. You see the book? Oh, that's what I've learned from the pain. And with the Wheel of Fortune being a fixed card, it's movement in a manner where you are is good. Where you are is good. You've got your boundaries. You know things are moving, even if it feels like you are still in reflection. You know that this is heading toward movement, more options, and choices. And choices. Can we get 3 to close out for Aquarius? 3 to close out for Aquarius. Best and highest good for Aquarius. Hard work it's been. This is not easy, but you are steady, secure, confident in this, Aquarius. Your choices are coming. Let's get 3 to close out. 1 drops. We'll get that in just a minute. Oh, that's a whole other reading. That's a whole other reading. Okay. King of Pentacles, the Chariot, Knight of Wands. Shoo! Fast movement. Something coming in. Something coming in. That's not where you are right now, though. That is the future. Thank you, Labradorite, for that. I do have my stones out. Let's pull it back just a minute and go from our healing bridge to that fast movement and secure. Universal message for Aquarius. What will help most in this moment? In this moment. Thank you. The Hanged Man. All right, then. We have 4. There's that 4 of Swords that I kept seeing in your pre-shuffle. Interesting. What fell to the floor was death in the reverse. The coming back of something that perhaps has been bypassed and needs to be confronted again in order to fulfill this great change. So in order to sort of unclog the Wheel of Fortune from fixed into this 7 of Cups, this 8 of Pentacles, Your attention is needed to something to just make sure that it's closed if that's what you want to close it, to make sure that if the change that you want is something coming back or reopening, that that is what you're looking at. Okay, so that's the advice there. And then closing out with the Hanging Man, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. It's this leaping of a journey of changing perspectives in order to go into an emotional healing. It's the Fool is this brand new cycle, and making space. The Queen of Cups makes emotional space for that Four of Swords, the healing, the rest, the ability to understand with the Hangman that the perspective of rest here is not wasted. The perspective of rest, being able to look into that healing mentally, communicatively, emotionally, being able to accept space and give yourself space to rest. Because emotionally, stuff like this is heavy. This is heavy. And you've been doing the work, and you will continue to do the work. Take your moments of rest and then focus on the things that really pull your focus toward them. Things that you enjoy, what magnetizes you. Okay. That's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for being here for this energy update, Aquarius. Like, share, and subscribe.